Welcome back, the Chalky Milk Gang podcast. Look at us, we're just back better than ever. It's been a minute. I don't remember the episode, but it's season 4, episode 5.
Episode 51. We got to
episode
50
51,
and we struggled.
Yeah, then we were struggling, but we're back, and today we're gonna be talking about going back to school this semester. We've done a few of these before, where we go to school before the semester. There's all these like COVID restrictions. There's not as many obviously this fall because things should be better. But maybe they're not, maybe they are. You never know. But we're excited for this one. I go to UMass Amherst, Will goes to Tufts, and Tyler goes to BU. So we're providing those Massachusetts school perspectives. And we're also going to be providing perspectives on chocolate milk. So, we always do chocolate milk reviews. It's a fan favorite. Even though we've been gone for 20 years, we always like to bring back the fan favorites. So, who wants to start with the reviews?
I can go first.
Go for it. It's been a while, though.
It's been a long while.
Nice to be back. I know we've been a little absent. The Chalky house definitely took some of the winds out of our sails, as well as being separated for a little while with, all of us kind of scattered around doing our own thing. But we want to get back into the routine a little bit as school starts up, bring some good podcast content for you guys.
Yeah,
absolutely.
We've been busy. We're content creators, and we were making some in-person content for ourselves and our friends. But now we're back to the internet content. So the milk I have today, I had Promised Land for last week, and I'm sad that I finished it last night. But we had normal milk, and I had this Fox's You Bet chocolate syrup, a Brooklyn original since 1900. It's kosher for Passover and year-round use. And look at that girl, kind of creepy. Chima, you like the art?
That's insane. Honestly,
I'm a big fan of this art.
That looks like something you get abroad. It just doesn't look like an American product, in my opinion.
Yeah,
that's beautiful, and I love that.
I don't know. The photo kind of creeps me out.
The photo really puts me off. But this is.
I think the photo adds to it. Personally, the art gives me like Aunt Jemima vibes. Like I think they're changing
really
the name of that, but like that.
The colors definitely do, because I'm fairly sure red and yellow are on the
Oh, absolutely.
Model as well, yeah.
So it's really good. I made it before, so I made sure I had enough chocolate. I'm just adding more because I feel like it. But it's just what you get with syrup chocolate milk is like that. It just tastes like you used the syrup. There's a little bit of like too much sugar, not enough creamy chocolatiness. So that it's just always going to be there. But for a syrup chocolate milk, it's pretty good. I'll give it a 6.3 because it's syrup. It's not going to be that high, but it's solid.
Yeah, completely fair. I mean, you're never going to get that much higher with syrup, but definitely better than the powder. More, closer to what a real chocolate milk would be. So got it.
Absolutely. Wait, Will, question. Is that the best syrup that you've had?
Could not tell you the last time I had syrup. Chocolate milk. I had powder last semester. Couldn't tell you when last time I had syrup.
Okay. I can respect
But let's just say because it is pretty good. And I probably only ever had like Hershey's, which is also good, but let's just say this is better.
I can respect that a lot.
Yeah.
What about you, T-Big?
I can take next. Unfortunately, I don't have anything too crazy. I've been around doing a lot of interesting chocolate milks. Today we just have the syrup and the milk as usual. We got Hershey syrup, so nothing too crazy. I'm excited for y'all to see some of the other chalkies that I've been working on. We have an Instagram review that should be up right now that y'all can go take a look at. With me and the family reviewing some interesting local chocolate milk down in North Carolina.
There we go.
So yeah, feel free to go check that out on the Instagram. And then I also shout out to my boy Henry Yee, who just got me a new chocolate milk off the market. Back up in Boston. He ordered it. You guys might recognize it when we get there. I'll leave the surprise for a future episode, but
love that.
Really excited for all the new interesting chalky milk coming in. For now, we just got the regular.
in the red solo cup.
And good as
I
always.
liked it in a red solo cup.
Yeah, it's just
Not
more
gonna lie.
fun, you know?
It
Interesting
makes
way-
it more aerodynamic.
Yeah, I don't think this is chocolatey enough. I don't think I made this very well.
So wait, sorry, I was out. What was the syrup you used?
It's regular. It's just Hershey's, but you know, never terrible. Definitely vibing with it, enjoying it. Definitely gonna finish it. Been a long time since I've had a decent chalky milk, and it's not awful. It's definitely not great though. I'm gonna go with like a 4.7. So
Yeah, it's pretty
Okay.
reasonable.
better. Good introduction back into chalky milk. Been a minute. So
It's been a minute. I
mhm.
can respect that. You know, I might as well go now because you guys already went, and now it's my turn. So we have a better chocolate milk than what you guys just had. We got the Fresh Market chocolate 2% reduced fat milk, and you know, this is a big time sort of situation here. It's a Fresh Market. There's a big paragraph here where it says, well, first off, it's RBST free. I think it's important to know. I don't know what it means. And it says the FDA has found no significant difference between milk derived from RBST treated and non RBST treated cows. So, really, what they're saying is absolutely meaningless. But you have to love the effort and the energy.
They're just providing that in case somebody cares, but they probably also have to say that there's nothing wrong
Absolutely.
with that. They probably got sued.
They got sued so hard. But despite that, honestly, like, I've been sipping on this for a little while over the past like 3 minutes because it is just so good. I can't resist. One thing that makes it so good is that first off, it's distributed in Greensboro, North Carolina. It says refrigerate at 36 degrees and is let's see, it is 6% iron. So I mean, those are important statistics that make that relevant. And honestly, like this is hitting so hard right now. I mean, this is just it's on a different level. I'm giving this a 9.1. It's
Wow.
just as good as the whole milk right now. This is just something about it right now is making it taste really good.
Sorry about it.
Sorry about it. But also you gotta drink it by August 28th. Just want to let y'all know.
We'll
I'll keep
definitely
that
have
in mind.
Yeah. That's it though. No more chalky milk.
No more chalky milks. So,
That's it.
Chima, what are we talking about today?
Today, we're talking about returning to school for the fall semester of 2021. We're going to be talking about our expectations. Hopefully, we have some more relaxed COVID restrictions, which will allow for a better semester. I wonder how you guys feel about in-person classes again. That's going to be fun. And just the overall vibe, like, what's your guys' mindset? It's going to be a great episode. We have zero special guests. It's just the boys. So we're providing a great perspective here today.
Just the boys.
Just the boys right now. Special guests soon though. But I mean, how are you guys feeling right now? Are you guys optimistic about this semester?
Okay. Will seems a little distracted. I am very hyped, very positive for like a bunch of reasons. Obviously, we'll get to kind of the big comparative points about like, you know, restrictions and like campus policy and all that. But for now, it's my senior year, Alex. It's your senior year.
Absolutely.
More importantly, it's gonna be, you know, another fall without as many kind of restrictions. We're gonna be able to like go out and be 21 and have a good time. I'm really looking forward to specifically. I'm moving into like an apartment off campus for the first time that I've been at college, and I am freaking pumped for it because like we've been setting everything up all of this past week, getting like the couches and other materials that we need. Shout out my roommates, Nicole and Trey. Pumped for all of that. Yeah. What was it? It's gonna be a really freaking fun time. The green couch is gonna work out.
Oh, it's gonna work
this whole time.
What green
and
couch?
we're gonna do. I don't know if you guys ever saw this. Yeah.
Me and Tyler tried to bring back a green couch to the apartment, and it didn't work. Honestly, I don't really remember what that plan's purpose was, but I'm happy it's there. I'm happy.
Wait, when was that?
It was like a month ago.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's too bad.
You weren't there.
It didn't fit in the car, and then it started breaking when we were moving it. And we were like, oh,
yeah.
You
you would have been invited, but you weren't there, so you weren't.
Yeah. too
Yeah.
bad. But I said I'm excited. The only things that I really care about for like, decorating an apartment are like the Mimi stuff. So I'm gonna be filling like a bookcase up with a bunch of like, like funny, stupid photos and like books. I'll throw my record player on there. I want for the bathroom, I'm gonna find some really like dumb like shower curtain. I'm gonna throw LED lights on in like the sink and on like the shower head. It's gonna be like a freaking mess, and it's gonna be a great time. And then I'll leave the aesthetic to the rest of the. 100% looking forward to all of it.
Yeah, those are some ideas that you've had for like a while, so it's nice that you can finally
It's
actually
been like a
Absolutely.
freaking year at this point. I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
This has been in the works for so long.
Yeah, so it's kind of funny because a lot of the things you said, it's not like I think differently, but it's like those things just aren't part of my experience over here. So you're like, we get to go and be 21. But it's like, I don't know, at Tufts, it's kind of just you hang around here. And you're like living in like an apartment, which is relevant to me also because living off campus is cool because even though there are less restrictions with COVID now, it's still not like gone. But because we live off campus, it's just like we're kind of in control of that. Our friends can come and go here and stuff. And that's what I'm looking forward to the most, is going back to like just hanging out like normal. Oh, let's meet here, let's meet there, just normal. So that's what I'm looking forward to the most. And I guess we can talk about classes later, but Chima.
Absolutely. Yeah, I was out for a second. I'm gonna be in and out here. Wi-Fi is just chilling at this point, but overall, I'm optimistic. I moved back in a few days, struggling hard. But yeah, I don't know. So everybody is required to be vaccinated. That's a student, but I mean the town really isn't vaccinated. And now there's all these mandates on like wearing masks indoors, which kind of it's killing the bars in town. So I feel really bad about that. I don't think that, I don't know if it's right or wrong. I mean, they're going to struggle. And that's in Amherst, but overall, very excited I'm going to be living in a new house. I'm going to be going to dining halls all the time now. I'm just going to be chilling with the boys and the girls and just the society of the University of Massachusetts Amherst. All I care about at this point is that the tailgates are back, and I'm praying that they are. They either will or they won't. Nobody's made an announcement about it, but I assume they are going to be back because they're outdoors. That's really my only concern. I miss those so much. Those were the best times sophomore year. So if we can have those back, I don't really care. I mean, there's like the mandates again, but I mean, we can always hang out outside. So I'm not too concerned, but I kind of worry for the winter if like cases spike. But I'm just gonna chill at this point.
No, I agree. I mean, I don't know. I don't think that it's gonna be as big of a problem in the fall, especially on campus.
I think so too.
Like your school, Alex, we're all gonna be vaccinated, so it's like not gonna freaking matter, which is gonna be great. And we're all in Massachusetts, which I mean maybe less Amherst, but is like more liberal and has a lot more vaccinated people, which is dope. I mean, I think also one of the interesting kind of comparative parts, as opposed to y'all, is like one of the biggest parts for me. I'm in the city. So I really, when restrictions start to hit and things starting to get shut down, I could give I don't really care. I could give a hoot about like the indoor restrictions, like can I hang out with my friends in their apartment? But it's more important for us that like bars and like restaurants and like general like venues and events stay open, because that's what's gonna be the fun stuff. I'm in the middle of the city. We go out and we do stuff. I don't really care if I can't chill with my friends at the apartment. But as I suppose, like for y'all, it's like, Chima is a part of a frat. If his frat is having like events and stuff, like you want to be able to do that. And then, Will, like you said, you're chilling with all your friends on campus. You want to be able to do all that. And then if Massachusetts starts saying, oh, nope, only 20 people allowed in one house at one time, because that was what it was like during like the actual COVID period, that kind of sucks for y'all. But as long as they keep the restaurants open, baby, that'd be fantastic. I'd like, do you like you were saying the mask mandate in Amherst? indoor mask. I really hope that doesn't happen in
Yeah.
Boston, because that kind of.
I'm pretty sure right now there is a mask mandate in Boston.
Oh God.
Not sure, but I'm pretty
I think
sure.
so. It's different than before because it's just for public spaces. Like there, at least for Amherst right now, there's no like limits on gatherings, which I think is the biggest thing. But I mean, I just feel bad because like some of these bars, like they've been closed since COVID, and they've been trying to come back. And if they don't come back soon, like they're gonna be gone for good. And there's like
Oh, there he goes.
Yeah. Sorry, folks.
I don't know if you got the same freeze frame that I did, but he looks
He's like
hilarious. Yep, pretty much.
So,
but
I
until
was
we
gonna
get him
say
back,
that-
I yeah, you go.
I was just gonna say,
Or I'll go.
these
I was
bars.
gonna
Because you're also being choppy for me, and I don't know if that's my fault or your fault, but it's happening. And I was just gonna say that these bars that are struggling so much can blame their own customers because they're probably the ones not getting vaccinated. But it is nice. It's just like a very comforting feeling to know that everybody at school has to be vaccinated. So like, you know, the odds of an outbreak, it's still possible, but it's nice knowing that it's much less likely.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, that's the one thing is I feel like when I talk about COVID now in general conversation, I sound more like a anti-masker.
Yeah.
Because I kind of am now. I really don't want to have to wear a mask anymore. And not because, you know, I don't want to spread COVID, obviously I don't, but because now that I've had the vaccine, I know that the odds of me getting it, giving it, or getting hurt by it, like all plummeted. So now I don't want to have to deal with masks.
It's like we did our part, you know.
Yeah. So that's why I talk about these restrictions. I'm like, I really hope that they don't enforce them too, but I don't, just for my own sake.
Yeah, no, I totally agree.
And there he goes. But until then, I did look up to see if what you were talking about mask mandate. So Boston is going to have one. It doesn't have one right now, but they've enacted it. It's going to start getting enforced in like 4 days. So effective at 8 a.m. on Friday, August 27th, they're starting an indoor mask mandate. God damn it. And, I mean, listen, I don't blame them. They're not wrong. But it's like, now that she's back, should we have waited? That was a while.
Nah, we got to keep the party going.
All right. Yeah, just like
am I back?
Yeah, you are. What's up?
Hey, this is awful.
Dude, on my internet's also unstable.
Bad. That wasn't good. What were you guys?
No, we're just talking about how it feels with COVID, knowing that everyone around us is vaccinated. So it's like we're almost like anti-maskers because like we already did our part, you know? Like it's annoying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But you know, nevertheless, you know, life goes on. People decide not to get a vaccine. COVID spreads, city shuts down. And so we just
that's what I sort of worried about for the winter. But I mean, Massachusetts, it's pretty vaccinated, and I think New England as a whole has done solid with that. So as long as like there is a new variant that comes and just like the vaccine doesn't work on that one, I think we should be fine. But I mean, my mom keeps saying the Gamma variant is like that, so I'm a little worried about that. But I mean,
I don't think there is a.
I thought it was the variant. I thought it was the Lambda variant.
I thought it was the Ligma variant.
So
I've heard that one before.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. That's just shout out to my mom. She's always,
I don't know either.
I think I was out too. Damn.
Yeah, a little bit. Shout out your mom though. Shout out your mom.
Yeah, shout out to my mom. She's always giving me news.
So before we were talking about like our residential life and stuff, but another component is at least at Tufts, in-person classes are gonna be a thing. We're still gonna have to wear masks, but it'll be kind of nice to go back into the classroom, like actually meet people. I think that's the thing that at least I felt the heaviest was not meeting anybody new. So that could be nice. What are your guys' thoughts?
I'm not convinced it's gonna last the whole time. I think we're gonna end up back on Zoom at some point. But until then, my school has the same policy, and I'm here for it. I mean, I don't know. It's just like I would go to in-person classes over this past semester because it would be like optional, and I'd be like the only one for some of them. For some discussions, I would literally just be like the one kid sitting in class raising my hand, just really uncomfortable. So it's gonna be nice to have other people back. It's gonna be nice for some normal social interaction for once. I'm happy. I'm here for it. Definitely. Jim, what do you think?
It does sound dope. I mean, I don't know how many new friends I'm gonna make. I hope I'll make some new friends, but if I don't, it's not really that big of a deal at this point in my college career. But definitely just like I learned nothing last year. Like I just didn't learn much. So I'm looking forward to learning. I feel like I'll learn more over in person class over Zoom. And I'll learn some things. Like me learning nothing is absolute exaggeration. My professors did an amazing job. But like the Chalky Milk Gang podcast, that's
completely
it.
agree. Chalky Milk related
Yeah.
situations are the only situations where Zoom really works.
Absolutely.
100%.
Yeah. It's why they actually made it. They made it for Chalky Milk centered podcasts.
Absolutely.
I don't know if
they made it before we started, but they knew it was coming.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys knew this. I'm actually the CEO of Zoom. Don't look it up. But I'm the CEO.
Johnny
and I
tests
invent
us like that.
What is it? That's the whole.
You're
the whole
Eric Yan?
No, that's just like
a fake name,
a prefix name. I'm the master puppet here. I got my hands dangling little strings on all the puppets. So
yeah, he's just like a guy,
String
but you're
master.
like the guy behind the guy.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's
So
crazy.
You're like Zoom Jesus?
I'm like Zoom Jesus.
Yeah.
Sure,
I mean, that's what it sounds like right now.
It's still crazy how badly Skype dropped the bag.
Oh, I think about that sometimes. Like they failed.
They were the only way to do that, and then boom, WebEx, and then boom, Zoom.
They failed so hard. I feel bad, but I don't at all.
No, it's their fault.
I feel no sympathy, even though I feel bad.
Sometimes spiders gotta die so trees can grow. That's a How I Met Your Mother reference.
And sometimes gluten-free bread has to replace real bread. So yeah.
Well, okay.
No, that's just how it is. That's how society's moving.
One day you're gonna get natural selection data here, but until that day,
bro, people
the Chalky.
Whenever people get upset at me, they're like, "I'm gonna feed gluten to you in your sleep." And I'm like, I mean, that's not good.
You'd survive.
It's okay.
I mean, I'd survive. It wouldn't be fun, and my life is about having fun, so it would be tough. So some of these. So I was recently on a trip. I'm not gonna say a lot about it because I shouldn't. But I was on a trip to Greece with a. Wait, it was Will?
It was Will. That was
Will.
That was Will.
So I'll return back to what I was saying. But I was
such a struggle.
Like me and my friend from UConn. Are you here now?
I'm
Because
here.
I wasn't.
It's both of you.
Okay.
That time it was Will. I heard Chima talking about it. That's
Tyler's
great.
doing great. His Wi-Fi is
Wait, also, you just
awesome.
said UConn.
I'm at
which is
home.
cap.
Yeah, so my friend from UConn that was on the trip, he was like, yeah, like, I thought my school was doing bad at like 86%, but like some of the people that were on the trip, like they were in schools down south, and they were like, yeah, we're at 10% and everything's screwed. So
Like vaccinated?
yeah, vaccination rates, and they're like still going along with things, but like the like quarantine process when nobody's vaccinated, it's the same as last year, it feels like. So I mean, at least now, at least for me, like I don't have to get tested anymore because I do the vaccination. So technically, I mean, it's not really going to affect me unless I show symptoms.
You know what I just realized was that getting COVID is going to be so much worse with classes going on and without Zoom as an option. You're just gonna miss class for 2 weeks.
I feel like they will keep that as an
annoying,
option, though.
so bad.
I think they will too. I don't think it's just gonna be eliminated.
I mean, I guess maybe, but I don't think like they're gonna keep the same Zoom protocol at my school. That for some classes they already ditched it for specific classes that already have to be in person. So for those, it must have already been a struggle. For, you know, classes that require like hands-on, whether it be in like the College of Fine Arts or like I always pass by the kids in the School of Health who are practicing like, you know, like
surgery,
whatever you have to do for that. Sure. I mean, I think that's a grad school level type of thing.
Oh, that's true. But still, like dissecting.
Surgery, maybe.
Yeah. But like, I like for the rest of getting during this week to be a nightmare. Because then you go home and you haven't taken your finals, and the professor's gone from campus by the time you get back. He's not gonna hang out.
I'll be common test.
I don't know.
My guess is just like all these teachers, they're gonna have department meetings, and it's gonna be like, what's your plan for if a kid gets COVID? Like, there's gonna be departmental like protocol, you know, just in case a kid gets COVID. But I don't know. That's just my guess.
Yeah. I have a feeling, at least I think what UMass will probably do, it's like if you, everyone else will be in person, but you'll just be on like a TV screen, and then like like it will just act like you're in the class, but I mean you're on Zoom. Because like 2 weeks, that's like too long to be missing class.
Yeah, we would do that for hybrid.
If it was like
classes.
a day or something, I bet it would just be like, all right, you're not going to class that day. Yeah. So I feel like that's what we'll probably do, but it's definitely interesting. Hopefully nobody gets COVID because everyone's vaccinated, but you never know. Society.
And I mean, like,
society.
There are still some people. So the fact that COVID is still around means that somebody's gonna get it, especially at like, you know, the larger schools that we're all at. You know, even at Tufts where it's like X as kids, like they're still gonna have, you know, a couple of cases.
I don't know how they did in the second one, but they lost in the first one.
Definitely get the fantasy football league going. I mean, that's just another thing to look forward for this fall. Outside of that, what was it? We haven't talked about it a ton. This summer was crazy for us. The three of us living together in the Choccy house. It was so much fun. We were up to freaking nonstop shenanigans all the time. To know each person's each member of Choccy Milk Gang's like squad and like life, like school. So we'll be, you know, fucking around, like visiting each other, coming saying hi. I'll definitely be coming up to Tufts to hang out with
Oh, absolutely.
the boys up there. Dragging William
The
and
boys.
Shima down to chill with the BU gang, and I'm sure we'll go up to chill with Sigep and all of y'all up at UMass. I know
Y'all
I'm
can
planning
pull
on hanging
up.
out.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
It'll be good.
Keep planning all that out. I know we got a UMass hockey game in the reps
Yeah,
somewhere.
at BU in
Janine's like,
November.
Mhm.
That's gonna be good. But yeah, I definitely feel like so this summer we were definitely, participating in shenanigans. It was a great summer. It definitely like makes my expectations higher for the fall though. Hopefully it can meet those sort of summer vibes, but it's fall vibes.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see because it was a great summer.
100%.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. The shenanigans were great. I don't think I'll be
Yeah.
up to that many shenanigans, but the vibes
The vibes could be good.
could be
Mhm.
stellar.
Yeah.
Mhm.
One thing I'm definitely looking forward about to the fall. I've never had a job over the year. Because I always
Oh.
try to make as much money and then just kind of like spread that out over the year. But I'm kind of done with having to spread it out, especially now that I know like I'm not on a meal plan anymore. I'm gonna have to make some freaking money. So I'm getting a job, which is gonna be great. I'm gonna like have spending money this fall, which is gonna be sick. I'll be able to like go out and actually like pay for drinks and stuff. And I have to like call my mom and be like, please, I just want one more mojito. You know what I mean? It's gonna be fantastic.
I got you.
Be able to, like go out to dinner and like explore the city and stuff, which I've been doing for go on like fun dates. So I'm gonna be going on like dates and stuff. What is it? Checking out all the restaurants. It's gonna be cool. Fall vibes for sure.
Absolutely.
That's
Yeah,
something I wish we got to do a little bit more this summer, was like exploring stuff. And we definitely explored a lot, but I wish I got to explore more, but I could keep going in the fall.
Absolutely. I would like to say that spreading it around throughout the year is an inferior system. Having a job, superior system, because you're never losing money. You may like, was I out again? Oh, I can't come out, but I'm not. Like, you're never losing money. Freshman year, I was a spreader arounder, and it was tough. It was a tough scene. But ever since sophomore year, I've been participating in employment, and I'm never losing money. I'm even making money. I'll make money, spend some of it, save some of it, and that's the key, because then you're just where you can have those mojitos. Absolutely.
Exactly.
Yeah.
An elite prospect out here.
Prospecting. Absolutely.
Is it also just like the fall aesthetic is coming back? I'm
I
so
love
hyped
the
for the
fall.
fall aesthetic. We're gonna bring
The
back
fall's gonna be good.
hoodies and jeans and freaking what was it? I love the leaves falling off the trees. Halloween is gonna come back. The costumes are gonna be unreal.
I was talking about that with my girlfriend last night. She was like, "Oh, you should like grow a mustache and do some of that for Halloween." I was like, "Yeah,
Your
babe."
mustache isn't that kind of mustache.
Absolutely, I agree. I think I'm trying to shave more.
It's
not
two
have the
caterpillars.
Absolutely, it really is two caterpillars.
Socially distanced caterpillars.
It's literally what they are, and it's intense. But at the same time, I'm definitely looking forward to the Halloween costumes. It's gonna be great.
Costumes.
Shout
I
out to
too
my
was
boy
talking to
Timo.
my
We're
girlfriend
probably-
about Halloween. Psych.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I feel like this episode has produced some great content, but it's been scattered because of our Wi-Fi issues.
Yeah, you could say it's been a little hectic and a little bit.
As hell.
Yeah, a little bit
But
peaceful.
I love that. I love that. One of my final points I'll make. So Tyler was like, "Yeah, I'm not on the meal plan anymore. I'm going back to the meal plan because we have the best dining halls in the country. I'm gonna be 5 minutes away, a walk from the dining halls. So I'm gonna be grubbing, and you guys may be cooking for yourselves, but I'm just gonna be grubbing hard. I'm really excited about that.
That's fantastic. I mean, like, it was when the dining halls are that elite, like, what
They're
can
elite.
you say?
They're elite.
Yeah. Nobody's gonna doubt you for that one. And it's also
Yeah.
like you're nearby, you're close. I would definitely take advantage. That sounds like such a cool thing, especially on your senior year. Want to get one last year of dining hall like superiority in, you know? Whereas for me, this is gonna be my first year off. I'm gonna have to be like cooking, and like like making food, which I kind of have done over the summer. So it's not gonna be a huge leap actually, but definitely over the year it'll be different. Have to plan out like meals a lot more of like the schedule going for all that. We'll figure it out as we go. Oh, is it? Yeah, definitely like a different thing to get used to. Have to like adult for like another time. So,
Yeah. I'm excited to see you cook. I'm excited to see. I remember you making mac and cheese for yourself at like 9 a.m. and that was really electric. I want to see more of that for you.
That was a big brain play. I'm proud of that one still. That was like I was like on my stuff with that. What was it? And I'll keep getting better at like pasta and basically nothing else. Who knows? Maybe I'll make some
Pasta is literally just cook it and then stop cooking it.
Pretty much. What was it? So good at it. Yeah.
I made some chicken last night. I baked it and it cooked like perfectly, and the sauce was really good too. Just look up recipes and then just use the recipe. That's my advice.
Definitely.
All right.
Well, with Chima's gorgeous commentary, I think we should start to wrap it up probably.
Yeah. Instagram, Spotify, YouTube.
That's fantastic. Definitely go like the Chalky Milk reviews that have been coming out as of late. Go take a look. What was it? Feel free to drop a comment, drop a like. Keep posted on all of our social medias that Will was just naming. We'll be producing more content as the year starts up. We can get back into the routine for season 4. Expect big things. Yeah. What was it? I also have my own
Wi-Fi
personal project going right now. Exactly. Lots more to come. Lots of big surprises. If you want an inside look at the Chalky Milk Gang, Chalky House Summer, I'll be producing some stuff for that as well. That'll be coming out separately, but we'll definitely keep you posted. And I don't know. I think that's about it, Will, if I didn't cover anything.
Well, I just was going to say, can't wait for them to come out. We'll definitely plug it on our pages because that's what they're there for. I think Chima probably has something to say.
Yeah, I got something to say. Until next time, see ya.